Clever girl, she's just jumped up there, Tabes. Without no encouragement, nothing. Good girl. It's alright, Pop. It's alright. Clever girl. Clever girl. See her done a beak again a bit, Tabes. Good girl. It's alright. Good girl. Clever girl. Somebody's doing streaming or something. Good girl. Clever girl. Come on, Pop. She's pooed on her thing now because I've got it there, Tabes. But it was just to get a good girl. Clever girl. Clever girl. Clever girl. Ah, Tabes. Now listen, Tabes, I want to take this opportunity to have a talk to you about safety. Alright? You have to treat these birds with respect. If they're grumpy, just be careful, don't do what I do with them, Tabes. Make sure you know your bird well and you trust your bird, but just be careful because they can be very, very dangerous. Good girl. Clever girl. She's just jumped on there. Freak, is it? I was probably pronouncing your name wrong. Freak. Sorry if I was pronouncing it wrong, my friend, but eagle, well, any bird of prey, you gotta be careful of them. And when they're molting, sometimes they're best left alone, left in their mews, because they can get grumpy and they can get aggressive. Because you need, when they're molting, they need to be on top of their weight. Feed them really well, but that can bring its own problems, because an overweight, not overweight, but a well-fed bird can get grumpy anyway. Some birds don't like handling if they're on their top weight. So what I would say is, unless you know your bird, just be careful. If you think your bird's a bit grumpy, just leave your bird in the mews. So just be careful, because when they're molting, they can get grumpy and aggressive. And what will that combine with that? Combined with that and being on top of their weight, because they need to be really well fed when they're molting. That's why it's probably best if you leave your bird in the mews if it's molting. Good girl, clever girl, clever girl. Okay, so I hope I pronounced your name right, my friend. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. But I don't know how to explain express. You've got birds of prey. I think you've got birds of prey, so you know when they're molting they can get aggressive. Now it's the same, and even more so with eagles, because the bigger the bird, the more potential danger they can be to you. So just be careful with your bird. Know what you can do with your bird. Good girl. I know when she's in a good mood, and I know when she's in a bad mood. So just be careful. Remember, safety first. Your safety comes, and the birds comes first. Now if they get grumpy because they're molting or they're top of the weight, they cannot help that because they're molting. So some people just leave their birds in the mews. I try to work through it. But obviously training wise that all ceases, because you can't really train. You have to keep them on top of their weight. You can do some stuff with them, yes, obviously you can, but you've got to keep them on top of the weight, so you can't take them out flying free, because they just wouldn't come back to you, because they come back for food. So do you see, I've just got to try and get through, because she's new to me. I don't know how she'll be. I don't know how she'll be with molting. Do you see? I've got... No. See, what she does is come after my zoo sometimes. No. So you tell them no. And then you move away too. It's just like I did there, because I have to wear these, even though they're worn out, because see, look, she's pulling the grass now, look. See? Because, like I said, I don't know how best to explain it, but if you've got birds of prey, you know they can get grumpy. They get very grumpy while they're molting. So, you know, if your birds, whatever bird it is, if it's grumpy, just leave it be. Leave it in its muse. Sometimes I leave her, which is very rare, but there has been the odd occasion where I've... So you got to be careful too. Look. No. Do you see? If she gets a bit funny, what I do is I don't let her intimidate me. But saying that too, you have to be careful. You know what I do is just be careful with your birds. I just hope anybody who watches my channel is really careful with their birds. Are not pets. It's a bird of prey. She is at top of the food chain. There's only one thing that preys on her, and that's man. So I forgot what I was saying now. So remember, safety first. Your safety and the bird's safety is paramount. So just be careful what you're doing and with your birds. Watch your bird, get to know your bird. You know, I know what I can do with her, but I'm still learning all of the time. I'm still learning. You know, if she's a bit funny sometimes, I'm still learning. This is the first molt she's had, so I'm still learning how she will respond through the molt. If she gets too grumpy, she'll have to stay in the mirrors. But know your bird, know what you can do with your bird tubes. This is what I would say to anybody that's interested. Get someone who's a good falconer to help you through things. If you can't have access to someone like that, watch good videos on YouTube, good ones, and also read as many books as you can. Now, books ain't going to tell you this, that, never. They will tell you some things. You know, like your pellet things. If you know nothing about it, I've got to assume some of you know nothing about it. So just be careful. Like a pellet, you need a pellet every day. Unless your bird had a fast the day before, then you won't get a pellet necessarily, because she's fasted, there's nothing in her. So read as much as you can, watch videos, get a mentor if you can. It's best if you can get a mentor, but all during the process of whatever you're doing, remember they can be very, very dangerous if not treated, handled correctly. So they need to be handled correctly and treated correctly. Never get upset with your bird. Alright, never get upset with, okay? If she's doing something wrong, you say in a firm voice, no. I don't want to say it too loud because she'll think I'm telling her no. So, say in a firm voice too, so they know. I better wipe that pillow off she's done. Like I say, I've only got to try that out. I've been putting it nearer to her so she gets accustomed to it, and she's gone on it today. So I thought, because I made that for a smaller bird, I thought it wouldn't be really good enough, but it's plenty good enough, tubes. I might put some spikes in it because I can't really attach it, not where the ring is, because she would pull that over. Let's try putting something else in further down here and attach a lead there. So that's less chance of her pulling that over then. This is less leverage. So just be careful, tubes. Be careful with your birds of prey. Be careful. Look. What I would suggest is look at your bird before you go in. If you can, look what your bird's doing. Look if everything's alright. Something may have frightened her. Something may have frightened her in the mews. Something may have frightened her. She might not know. She might think you're someone else or something. So just be wary. Let them know. Talk to them as you come up to her building, the mews. Talk to them. Call them by name. Let them know that it's you. Alright? Let them know. You talk to them, then they will know it's you, but always be careful. Safety first, tubes. I will do a video sometime of all the things and the best way to be when they're molting. So just be careful. Right, Tricture, catch you later. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, my friend, and I'm pleased you're watching my stuff. You take care, good bud. And I'd like to hear what birds you got sometime, my friend, because you're a fellow falconer, I think, from what I can remember you saying. So let me know what birds you got, my friend, if you can. So catch you later, my friend. Tricture. Catch you later.